YouTubers, what's good? What's going on, you guys? So today I'm going to do a lovely little video about things that I learned in my 20s versus my 30s. For those of you who don't know, I am 31. Not ashamed of my age whatsoever because nobody would guess that I'm 31. What? Anyway, so let's get right on into it. Number one, I learned to be more comfortable with myself. I think in your 20s, you're always trying to conform and fit in and get other people to like you. Now that I'm in my 30s, I completely don't care if you like me or not. 9 times out of 10, I might not even like you. And I mean, I just don't care. Like, I'm going to be who I want to be, whether it's weird, whether you think I'm weird. Because people have always called me weird, believe it or not. Do you believe that? You probably do. But before, I used to try to conform my weirdness so that people didn't think I'm weird. Now I completely don't care. I'm weird and I go with it. I like it. Why would I want to be like anybody else? Number two, this kind of might go with like number one, but fashion. This is a big one. In fashion in the 20s or even younger, I think that you always try to conform to the trends that are in season. You always want, like when FUBU was in when I was younger, I had to have everything that was FUBU. I had a FUBU case, a CD, I had a FUBU CD case, I had like FUBU everything. Like every time FUBU would come out, I needed it because that was really in. Even if I didn't like it, I needed FUBU. Now, I don't even care. I shop at the thrift store. I wear what I want to wear and I wear what I like. I don't care if it's in season. I don't even care if you like it. As long as I like it, then that's just what it is. Number three, men. When I was in my 20s, matter of fact, scratch that. I have a sweet spot for fine men. Oh my goodness. I completely have a sweet spot for fine men. I don't know why, like, I just have to, like, I just really like attractive men. Like, you know how some people are like, oh, well, it doesn't matter if he's not that cute or not. You know, I can still like him. That's not me. You have to be attractive. In the 20s, that's all I used to go for. You could be a complete and utter jerk, and I would still, like you because you were fine. Now I still have a sweet spot for fine men, but just because you're fine doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to go with you. You have to have some other things going on for yourself before I even give you the time of day. I have, you know, back when I was in my 20s, I was always dating somebody. I was always with somebody, always going out on dates, dating multiple people. Now it's not like that. If I don't go out, like, going out on dates now make my head hurt. Maybe because people get on my nerves. Going out on dates now, people get on my nerves. I have a very short tolerance patience. So whether you're cute or not, if I don't like your personality, I'm not feeling. Number four, my weight. So I have always been a thicker person. But honestly, when I was younger, I used to work out a whole lot more. I used to diet a whole lot more. Now I completely don't care. I could stand to shed a few pounds, which I plan on doing. But I'm not going to eat like a bird or a rabbit or starve myself in order to make that happen. That's what I used to do. Okay. So, what was I? So, yeah, I used to starve myself, eat like a bird, do all these crazy diets just so I can be stick thin. When in all honesty, my body type is not made to be stick thin. I actually like my thicker figure. As for now, I think I can shed a few pounds. But when I'm thicker and I'm like tinier, but not like emaciated tinier, I'm completely fine with that. And even now, I'm completely fine with it. As long as I don't get too unhealthy obese, then I'm good. I think back in the 20s, you want to starve yourself and eat a cracker a day and some water just so you can weigh like 5 pounds. That is not me. I don't care. And that's just what it is. Number five, knowing what I want to do. And this is so crazy because when you graduate from high school at 18, a lot of people go to college, including myself. I went to undergrad. So I wanted to be a fashion designer at first, and then I had to transfer schools because it was so expensive and it was so long to get into the fashion design program that I changed my major to criminal justice, and I wanted to be a lawyer. At the end of the day, a lawyer is not a bad profession, but I cannot imagine me being a lawyer now. Yeah. And so then in my 20s, I got my master's in counseling, which I love. I like talking to people, but I definitely want to use it in a different way. Now in my 30s, I know exactly what I want to do, exactly how I want to do it. In your 20s, it's like certain professions sound so glamorous, certain professions sound so nice, but at the end of the day, you're like, you know, when you're in your 30s, you're kind of sure that you're sure exactly what you want to do. That's why you see a lot of people graduate from college and they get into something else, because although it sounds nice, that's really not their passion, or sometimes they don't know themselves enough to know what they're good at, or they don't know themselves enough to know what they want to do. You know, then you're still young. You haven't even got a taste of the real world yet, and sometimes you don't know yourself, and you really need to know yourself to know what you want to do. Alright, YouTube, those are my 5 things that I learned from my 30s into my 20s. I absolutely love you guys, and I want to see and talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Wait. Yeah, bye.